Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. This is Andrew coming to you from beautiful but overcast Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be when you see the narcissist post-discard or post-relationship ending and they act like nothing ever happened. Think about that one. Guys, before I jump into the content, please subscribe and share this with anyone that it can benefit. Thank you. So the discard happened or the relationship ended and time has gone by. You've now educated yourself and you understand the person that you were with was a narcissist. Or keep in mind, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be neighbor, it can be business associate, it can be brother, sister, anybody. It really can. I'm going to use the romantic setting for this, but it can be anybody. The point being is the narcissists themselves. Keep in mind when the relationship ended or when you decided to go no contact, however that worked. That's when you put your foot down and said, hey, no more. I'm not going to take this being treated this way any longer. Or you educated yourself and you realized, in my case, I was being abused for 6 years and I didn't even know what narcissism was. The point is I became educated and empowered, and now I understand exactly how these people work, exactly how they work, and why they are on this planet. So the point is when, hola, the point is, that's my guard. The point is the narcissist, remember, when the relationship ended, what they thought was this: okay, I'm just going to take that person, in this case, me or you, I'm just going to discard them, move on from them, throw them away like a piece of paper, and then that's going to be it. And if I ever bump into them, I'm going to act like I don't know them. And that's what they do. That's my experience. I don't have much experience with this, but I do have experience with it when I had to sign my divorce papers and 1 or 2 other times. It's kind of like the person you were with the whole time was one person, meaning, let's take my example. The narcissist was, they had me fooled and me believing that they were a certain person. Once the discard happened, that mask fell off and boom, let's be real, I saw a whole different side of them. That's one part, but what this video is about is time has gone by now. Like in my case, it's been 11 months. I'm going on a year. And if I do bump into them again, and I have a few times, it's like I don't even know them. It's like they don't even know me. And it's more importantly, like when I signed the divorce papers a couple months ago, it was like, I can't even explain it. There's a video on it, but it's just like, whatever, like, whatever was in the past, there's no acknowledgement of it. There's no recognition of it. There's certainly no I'm sorry or anything. It's just like, okay, let's just do this and move on. You are a complete stranger. But getting back on track, when you do see the narcissist and you were the one, let's say, that was discarded, but you know, the key for this video is you know exactly what the narcissist did and how they abused you or manipulated you. Again, it could be a neighbor who just continues to hound you. It can be a boss who worked you to the bone and promised you that raise and never gave it to you. It could be a brother or sister, somebody who always got better treatment than you, and behind the door, when it would just be how do I say it? When they get all the support, they'd just be laughing like, see, I can still do this. I can and you can't. I've seen all these examples, so I understand. But it's really difficult to when you bump into them and they just act like nothing ever happened. Nothing. It's as if your relationship with them never even existed. Now you know it existed. You lived it. You were tormented and you were manipulated and you were taken advantage of. But you see, to them, that's, how do I say this? It's all in the past, and that's how it should be. But to them, they're just like, sincerely, what they're thinking is, yeah, that's another person I got. I'm just gonna act. It's kind of like the 3 monkeys: hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, that kind of thing. That's how they feel. And as long as no one brings anything up from the past, that's how they want it. You see, they want all the manipulation and all the destructive techniques and everything they did to bury you. They don't want those ever to come to light. It's their hidden secret. It's what they don't want you to reveal. It sincerely is, because it will just let people know that they are a narcissist and they are manipulating and they are an evil creature on the planet. They don't want that. And how do they make sure that no one knows about it? Of course, they just don't acknowledge that it ever happened. You see, to the exterior world, the narcissist is an angel. Everything's great. They have a perfect life and all that, which we already know is not even close to true. The point being for this video is, how can they behave that way, like nothing ever happened, when you do bump into them? Guys, that's what they do. They don't want to face the music. They don't want to face the damage they've caused. They don't want to be accountable for anything. Remember, they're cowards. And if you brought something up to them like, I've done a lot of research on this and I can't believe that you did this, this, and this, all they're going to do is gaslight you and deny it. And probably, honestly, you'll probably never see them again. I want to stay on track though. So how can if you do see them, let's say you have kids together, and like I had 2 stepkids, which I haven't seen in almost a year. But my point for that is, like, if I see them again and the narcissist is with them, how is that going to be? Like, 6 years of my life was spent being a stepdad, right? Think about that. And I haven't seen the kids since the discard, since that day. And like, how is that going to be? I don't know. But I know one thing. The narcissist will act like nothing ever happened, because I've already seen it with the narcissist a few different times. And it's cruel. It's manipulating not only myself, but the kids, but the whole dynamic. It's manipulating the whole narrative of the story of the 6-year marriage is what it's doing. And if you have encountered the narcissist after the discard and they act like nothing's going on, like let's say you're in a store. Let's pretend you're in a store and you bump into them and they're with their new supply and they see you and they're it's strange. It's an awkward feeling. Why? Because when the relationship ended, it didn't end in a natural, healthy way. It ended with a thud, with a crash, with some kind of massive thunderbolt of ending. Something you weren't prepared for, you weren't expecting, because you didn't know you were involved with a narcissist. You had no idea. Now you do. And another strange thing is the narcissist, remember, they rinse, wash, repeat. So the new supply they're with, it's going to happen to them. It's just a matter of time. And the time that they're with the new supply, believe me, that will shrink. It will. It won't be. They won't be with you as long, that person, as long as they're with you, in my experience. But having said that, and getting back on track, the narcissist wants nothing to do with the past. They don't want to dig it up and acknowledge it. Just like all the fakeness when they were in the relationship, they don't want to face the truths. When you were with them in the relationship, and then you called them out on something like, hey, what happened here? You were supposed to pick up the kids at 5 and, about things like that. They're just going to throw word salad at you, jumble it all up, mix it up, throw it back at you, try to blame you, or try to not be accountable, or say that they were busy, or they were any excuse possible other than this proper answer, which would be perfect, which is, oh my God, you're right. I totally forgot about that. Wow, I'm on it. It won't happen next time. That's all you ever wanted. All you ever wanted was accountability and someone to say, yeah, you're right. Oh my goodness. But remember, with the narcissist, a few things can never take place. One, you, which is me, and you can never be right. So play that again. And the second thing is, the narcissist is incapable of ownership or of accountability for any of their actions that do not benefit them specifically. And I do mean that includes picking up the kids at 5 o'clock. If the narcissist was too busy on a phone call getting another supply for whatever reason, or whatever they were doing, and they were late to pick up the kids or forgot altogether, they will not take accountability. They won't. They will find a way to blame you, which is exactly what happened to me for 6 years. You were supposed to pick up the kids at 5. No, I wasn't. I just got home. My work day ended at 5. I just got home. No, I told you. Really? I don't remember that. And I'm talking about my situation. And trust me, I have a great memory. Okay, well, let's do it. And then you see a pattern. After a couple times, you're like, wait a minute. I know exactly what happened. And I wasn't supposed to pick up the kids. It was you. These are examples. That's how they gaslight you. And it's just one part. Getting back on track before I close the video. How can the narcissist act like nothing ever happened? It's all a disguise. So let's go back to that example at the store. If you bump into the narcissist with their new supply, number one, they don't want the new supply to know anything about you. They don't at all. Because if by chance you connected with the new supply, and by the way, don't do this. Strong suggestion, don't do it. But if by chance you did, and you're like, oh, hey, how's it going, so-and-so? And you just drop a couple hints, like the person you're now with, which is your significant other, my old narcissist. If you drop some hints, it's not going to be good for you. The narcissist will continue to paint you black, like you are a bad person, evil, manipulating. They're just going to project all of their thoughts and emotions. Sorry, not emotions. All of their thoughts and views on you, and you're going to be the bad guy again. And the second thing is, they just want to act like the past is over, because for them, they won in the fact that they manipulated you and tried to destroy you, hoping that you wouldn't exist on this planet. And I do mean that. The beauty of you is you're on the channel and you're here, and thank you. And you did survive. And now you're crushing it. You're doing great. You're watching videos, becoming educated, and you can see all the games the narcissist plays. Barbie, I'm going to end the video now. I'm just going to let you know. How can a narcissist act like nothing ever happened, or they didn't know you, or all the manipulation in the relationship? Because they don't want to go back. They don't want to face the music. They don't want to be accountable. They don't. They're cowards. They're babies. And you, the person that was abused and manipulated, you actually took the time and put all the effort and energy into yourself, and you understand now. So you feel like, how do I say it? You feel like you deserve, you deserve some answers. But these are answers you'll never get from the narcissist. Because like I keep mentioning, they're just children, and they just take their toys and they run home. That's what they do. Guys, I hope you liked the video. I love doing it from Overcast, Costa Rica. This is Andrew. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon. Namaste. I love you. Bye.